All right. How many guys? My name is Ben.
This is Andrew.
And today we'll be continuing the RWBY journey with Volume 6, Chapter 1. Give us a rundown of what just happened.
Oh, so Volume 5 just ended. We got to find out that Raven was the Spring Maiden all along. That was pretty cool. We now do not know the location of Cinder because she got kicked off a cliff or a little bridge, and now we don't know where she is. She gone. But there's no signs of death or still being alive, so we just have no idea where she is. Blake actually got a hold of the relic, and whatchamacallit, gave it to Crow. So now Crow is got the thing, and then he said time to go to Atlas. So with everything that went down in Volume 5, there's no telling what's about to happen in Atlas, but I just know someone's about to go down.
I was just curious. I had to log in, so didn't want my stuff shown. So.
Oh yeah, and then also Adam's not a part of the group no more. He kind of broke ties with the Team Witch, pretty much, because he kind of
he was never really part of it.
He was never a part of it, but like they were accomplices. Yeah. Like they were gonna use Adam for his gain, and then Adam was gonna use them for his gain. Like they were using each other for each other, pretty much.
Yeah,
and he pretty much
he was trying to use them, but really they were just using
him. Yeah. And it ended up backfiring, and he just so he's not even the leader of White Fang anymore, pretty much. He's solo dolo, my guy, by himself.
And they got the relic.
Yep. I guess
so. The relic of knowledge.
That's what it was called. Yeah, the relic of knowledge.
So
time to bring it to
any more guesses on what it would do? What it does?
Absolutely no idea. I have literally no idea.
Okay.
I just gotta see one of them in action, and then I can maybe guess what all four do, but I have no idea what they do yet. So
no one really knows at this point. So let me see. But they're headed to Atlas.
Okay. Yep.
Right.
Yep. Atlas.
So they have to go from Haven to Atlas, but remember, Atlas borders are closed, so they're not able to just go.
Yeah.
They have to figure something out.
Yeah.
Right. So. Because all the Elysian people are back at Atlas, and he's like, no one in, no one out, just like Hazel just said.
He could just talk to the soldiers and be like, hey, get General Ironwood, we have to talk to him.
Maybe. And so, I mean, it would depend, you know, maybe they'll let him, maybe they won't, you know?
Sure. Maybe
so, but we have Cinder defeated, dead or not dead?
We don't know yet. I said it's kind of up in the air because...
Well, what do you think?
I think she's alive.
I think she's good.
I think she's fine. I think, like I said, I think what's going to happen, I said this last episode, I believe, I think that she's going to redeem herself, but I don't think she's going to show herself to Salem until she comes home with the relic. Because she knows, because we all know that Watts definitely snitching. There's no way he didn't tell Salem what happened. Like he 100% went to Salem and told him. And then also Lionheart, before he even died, also told Salem. You know.
I would think the word snitch would go with Lionheart.
Lionheart, yeah.
Like Watts just told her what was happening.
Yeah, Watts was more so of like, you know what? Well, Watts
like
Watts also doesn't like Cinder at all, so he was kind of like, you know, oh, that's fine. I'll go tell Salem. That's cool. I'll let her know. So when I'm there fixing my gadgets or whatever she said to me, you're over there messing things up. She'll know who's doing it. Okay.
You told me to go back there. So when you screw up, it's on you, not me.
So I feel like she knows that there's going to be hell to put up with if she goes back to Salem. So she's probably like, yeah, let me go get this relic real quick before I go back. But
and then we had the Adam short right after.
Yeah, we had the Adam short. So we got to see a little backstory of Adam and how he wasn't so bad in the beginning, but you saw the progression of where he built up to where he got to.
Yeah, how they built the monster.
But like I said, I feel like Sienna Kong was the reason he really was the way he was. Because, I mean, at that one point when he killed that one guy, right? It's kind of like the parent was correcting him. What's his name? Gira. Yep. He was correcting him like, Adam, we can't do this. This is why they look at us the way they do.
He wasn't necessarily saying that was bad. He was like, what you did was, he said, but this cannot be the answer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was kind of like, you know, telling him the way to go.
Yeah.
And then Sienna Kong was like, well, I think he's a hero. And then at that point, I think that was the like you said, that's the turning point where he was like, oh, I am a hero, aren't I? Ha ha ha. And then that's when he just...
I mean, if you don't stop it in the beginning.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's when she stepped in between that, because I think at the time she was the leader, right? At the point. Because wasn't he just riding along?
I don't know. I would think that he was still in charge.
Jiro was still in charge?
I wouldn't think so, because he was still there.
Well, I didn't know if he was...
Because he ended up leaving.
Well, I didn't know if he was shadowing her, like, as, like stepping down, but, like...
It could... It's a weird spot.
I mean,
like,
but that's, like, how they do things in real life, you know, where you shadow someone before they get moved up or whatever, blah, blah, but maybe that's not how it worked, but... I don't know. I think that was the turning point, because maybe if she just let him correct Adam, maybe Adam never turns out the way he does. Maybe Adam's like, okay, he's right. But no, he's like, oh yeah, you know what? Sienna's right. I am a hero. I'm gonna start chopping heads off like a boss.
But it started with it's time we get what we deserve too, and it ended with time I get what I deserve. And I was like, ooh,
because it's not we anymore, it's I.
It's like it's kind of crazy. What other parties do we have? Do we have any other parties? No, all the Team Rangers / RWBY are all together.
Now, what's crazy though is, how is Mercury and Emerald going to hold up? Because now that I'm thinking about it, the only reason they were a part of the Team Witch, or in that circle, was because of Cinder. Now that Cinder's out the picture, I wonder how they're going to still be a part of that group. Are they?
Well, you can go back to their origin. So, like, if you look back at Volume 3, Chapter 7, when we get that flashback right after Yang punched Mercury.
Yeah.
We saw 2 different, like, narrations. Yeah. Like, they both weren't brought in in the same way.
No, they weren't.
So, like, Emerald was like a thief, like on the streets, and she's like, follow me and you'll never be hungry again.
Yeah.
Right? Versus, Mercury, who just killed his dad.
Who's assassin?
Yeah, and she was looking for someone looking for an apprentice.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you had one that she kind of pulled off the streets, and like one that she kind of saved almost, if you would. Yeah. Right? I don't know if that's the right word. She almost saved. And the other one and the other that she hired.
I guess you can see that in their mannerisms now that I know that, or I'm thinking about it, because I didn't really think of it like that, because he said one was more saved and then one was picked up as an apprentice.
Yeah.
And you can see that because Emerald's so, like, protective over her in that one fighting scene where RWBY lashes out with her white eyes and hurts her. Yeah. And then she knocks her out because she's so, like, protective over Cinder. And I think it's because Cinder saved her, so she feels like she has to save Cinder, kind of thing. And depth, yeah. And then Mercury more so, like, he doesn't really have any, like, thing other than maybe he's got a little, like, maybe cockiness to him. And a little dark side to him at the same time, but I think that's more so he gets that from Cinder, because Cinder's a little cocky and has obviously dark side. I mean,
he's also a trained assassin who killed a trained assassin.
Yeah, so
like a well-known trained assassin got killed by someone. It was like, how strong does he have to be if he's able to take someone out? That level?
But he has like the same mannerisms as Cinder almost, when you really think about it. With his arrogance and his side,
close,
yeah.
I see.
I wouldn't say obviously they're not going to be exact, but I'm just saying, like, you can see how they kind of relate in a way. But
Cinder's more power hungry.
Yeah. She's
so like you saw how she changed the entire plan just for the opportunity to take
Mercury's more. No, I mean, we haven't seen a whole lot of Mercury either. By the way, like, him giving, like, talking a lot, but when he does talk, he seems more so arrogant and more like point proven. Like, I'm just gonna, like, prove a point, pretty much type of guy. Like, he just comes to prove a point.
Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel it. All right. Well, this one's called Argus Limited.
All right.
Right.
All right.
Any ideas what that means?
No idea.
I didn't think so. So we'll just start it.
No idea.
Volume 6.
All right, we're almost getting caught up. The graphics look clean, by the way. It's insane to think how far they came for real.
I'm telling you, bro.
Like,
this is the reward you get, bro.
Yeah.
It's so clean.
It was definitely a lot crisper.
Now, was it worth the trip?
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, that's a pretty cool looking, what you call it?
Manticore.
That thing is dope.
I'm this girl.
Hey, the whole squad back together. I love it.
Whew. Good to see you're not rusty.
But look at these camera angles, dude.
Wow.
She could have just jumped and hit it, but
Yeah.
but our teamwork.
Hey. I like how the rose petals were right and red too. That's pretty cool.
They're like frozen tips.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Throne. We have work to do.
We? Everyone knows what you did. You abandoned your brothers at Haven.
Step away from mine.
We are not taking orders from you anymore. We heard you folded the moment you got sass from the Belladonna girl. I guess she's got more control over you than you.
What?
Wow. He's completely lost his mind, dude.
The Belladonna girl.
Dude, he's killing his own kind now. I mean, he was already willing to kill his own kind, like with the Belladonnas and stuff, but
Argus?
yeah, I see it.
Time?
It's been 2 weeks since the attack.
These are all
on
locations?
Gotcha.
So she owned.
report states that the plot to
Gotcha,
destroy
gotcha.
Mistral's CCT tower was thwarted by Gira Belladonna and the Faunus militia group from Menagerie. The huntsmen and some students coincidentally visiting the headmaster were also able to lend some assistance. Unfortunately, Leonardo Lionheart lost his life while trying to defend his school, and those responsible for organizing the attack managed to escape. As I'm sure you can guess, there's a lot more to this report than I'm willing to say in this letter. But for now, what I'm trying to say is that we're on our way to Atlas, James. There's a good chance we'll get there before this letter does, but in case we don't, I need you
Get
to
back.
know that we're bringing a lot more than bad news with us. See you soon, Crow. Hey, what's with the running?
Now what's with the standing? It's almost time!
he just covered up Lionheart in that letter. I just realized.
Yeah.
You'll probably tell him in person. Maybe he didn't want to alarm him over a letter.
Absolute waste of
What
time.
did you get me?
You'll have to wait and see. No fair. Oh, I can't believe we're taking the train to Argus. Beautiful northern coastline. You think it's too early for beach season?
Unfortunately.
Well, now it's turning about the beach.
One step closer to Atlas.
If he wants to go to the
Well,
beach.
I'm glad
You know what I'm
you're
saying?
all
Let's go to the
excited,
beach, bro.
But I don't think you appreciate the trouble I went through to leave Atlas. I know you're worried, Weiss, but trust us. Team RWBY won't leave your side for a second. I promise.
No one's gotta be worried with us around.
Wow.
Oh.
And you are...
Why, Dee and Dudley, of course. The Argus Limited's very own huntsman. We'll be keeping everyone safe as we pass through grim territory.
But for a generous tip, we can make sure your passenger car gets extra special attention should things get dangerous.
Hey, I got a tip for you.
Huh?
Buzz off. Looks like Mistral's really scraping the bottom of the barrel these days.
Hey, you're talking to a...
A professional huntsman, right. Well, it seems like one of you heroes left the staff entrance to the caboose wide open. Be a shame to lose your job before it even started.
I didn't do it.
Come on, dummy.
Get roasted,
I
bro.
didn't do it either.
Dude, Cruddle play the games. I love Crow.
Graduates.
You know, sometimes the burden of saving the world feels overwhelming. But then people like that come along and make me grateful that it's our job and not theirs.
Oh, true.
Kids ready to go?
More
All
roasting.
loaded up?
Yep, just waiting on Blake. As usual.
I love how it just shows that there's like other types of huntsmen. They're not all like.
Still don't
Yeah.
feel like I deserve the freedom you and your family granted me. Well, you're going to have to get over it, Ilya. Saving Haven had a huge impact on how Faunus are seen in Mistral. Now it's up to you all to take the progress and keep running with it.
Right. The White Fang may have been a failure, but with your father starting up a new movement, I've got more faith than ever before. Thank you, Blake, for everything. I wish you didn't have to go.
I know, but my team needs me. We're going to track down the people responsible for the attack on Haven and the fall of Beacon.
Always trying to save the world.
More than you realize.
Hey, I knew your parents already saw you off, but where's...
Son? Oh, he's right here.
Mom.
What? You didn't think I was gonna miss your big send-off, did you?
He definitely overslept and absolutely almost missed this.
I didn't do that.
Definitely didn't do this today.
I was talking about.
Oh. I didn't know Ilya was gonna be here. I'll give you two a moment. Hey, almost didn't see you there. Cause you know
Oh my god.
Wrong tree.
Neptune is such a player, dude.
Man, she said wrong tree.
You're really going to evacuate?
Oh.
Seeing you reunited with the rest of Team RWBY really made me realize something. I'm like the worst team leader ever. Me and the boys were cool with a little hiatus, but we gotta make up for lost time. Shade Academy's not dealing with any problems like Haven right now. Plus, that means I can show the guys around my old stomping grounds.
And I have to admit, I think I was kind of getting used to having you around.
I go where I'm needed. And you don't need me anymore.
Oh,
When you say it like that, it sounds sad.
Look, despite the drama and the fighting and the numerous attempts on my life, I had a lot of fun. But you're with who you're supposed to be now.
Son, I don't think I'll ever be able to thank you enough. I'm still,
You're still working a lot of things out. I know. But you can do it with them. And in the future, who knows? I've got a feeling you haven't seen the last of me.
I certainly hope not.
Oh, Mrs. Wukong.
I don't know,
What?
man. It feels like you're just letting her go.
It was never about that, Brainiac. Besides, now that your leader's back and hardened from battle, I've got to focus all of my time into getting you boys ready for the wastelands.
You just throw him in a freaking bowl of water, make him cry.
Bro, it's traumatizing past, okay?
He grabs a bottle of water and goes like flicks water at him. Shut up, Neptune.
He gets his hydration through fruit.
That sucks.
I don't know that.
Wow, that'd be funny though.
Look at the bunk beds.
Well, some legit bunk beds now.
What? The other ones were legit.
Yeah, they're so legit.
Just books there.
All right, girls.
Can't believe they did that too.
Team exercise. Who wants to play video games?
I mean, if you want me to kick your butt, yeah, sure. Let me grab my scroll.
Oh, what's
Here,
Blake
let me
tripping
help you.
about?
Blake, you don't have to do that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm fine. We're gonna be fine. It's just gonna be a bit before things are back to normal. But I am glad we're all back together.
Ruby and Weiss are so ignorant.
Touching.
Oh,
Hey, he got a cocktail.
Two.
Or he's got a drink.
Kick your butts? Sure.
What was that?
Aww.
Exactly.
He
what
dropped
it
his drink.
I saw that.
Just
Pretty
now.
unlucky.
It's not yours. Grab your weapons.
See what he just said? He said, just our luck, and he said, it's not yours. So the beginning was a flashback. Or it was a flash forward.
Oh, okay, I got you. Go ahead, Argus Hunters, I mean.
D and Dudley, boy! Yo, these guys are the greatest huntsmen ever, bro.
Wow, what an L that was.
What's the plan, Ruby?
Don't let anyone else die.
Don't let anyone else. God.
That man, acceptable loss, okay? Like, he wasn't doing anything anyway.
Acceptable loss.
Shall I?
No.
A necessary sacrifice.
What's going on?
These nuts.
Oh, true.
It's not time to crack jokes, Oscar. What are we doing?
Aren't you like thousands of years old? Why are you making these jokes?
Gotta keep young somehow, buddy.
Well, I am still a child, so.
Come on.
Nice.
Ah, yes.
Dude, pull up that sniper and let's see a 360 no scope, dude. Come on.
Oh, he's using the sight.
Yeah,
You wait to see the sight?
Yeah. Ooh, I like the bird combo. Okay, okay, respect. Yo, why is that one so much bigger and savage?
Because it's an alpha.
Oh, it's an alpha.
Hey, what are you doing?
Why is it always something?
How can I help?
You can get that idiot to shut off the turrets. We're just drawing the Grim toward the passengers.
Right.
Crow just hates everything.
Yeah, I know. She's a Debbie Downer. It's okay, though.
You've got to shut the turrets up. Are you crazy? No way. Yes, another one down.
Stop! Have to lure the Grim to the back.
What does it matter if they're dead?
Uh-oh.
Where are they going?
Tunnel!
Huh?
Get wrecked, nerd.
I said, turn those damn things off.
Those things are keeping us alive.
Us, sure, but they're putting the passengers.
Oh, they're running in the tunnel.
In charge here.
Forgive me if I'm not exactly reassured. Take it easy, right? We're just trying.
Get off me!
Look, if you bozos had been doing your job instead of shaking down passengers, maybe we wouldn't be in this.
Please just shut off the turrets.
Trust us. We know what we're doing.
Fine.
Yeah, let him know.
Ren, could you use your semblance to mask everyone on this train? With the guns off and emotions hidden, they might lose track of us.
I've never attempted to affect this many people.
Well, you've never had Jean's help before.
You could amplify your aura.
Yeah, that's an alright plan.
Just a reminder
Yeah.
for everyone.
Yeah.
Do this!
Uh-oh, Ospen's in the game.
I'm afraid there's one complication. Grim are also attracted to this.
What's that?
None of your business. Oz, are you serious?
Why wouldn't you tell us that?
It doesn't matter right now. Every second we're on board this train, we're putting everyone else in danger. Get the passengers to the front cars. You'll still mask the emotions and kill the turrets. We just can't come with you. If we cut the back cars with us and the relic on them, we can deal with the Grim. You just make sure the rest of the train makes it safely to Argus.
Just fix his arm, by the way.
Yeah, I know, I've seen that.
Only if you'll promise you'll meet us there.
Yep. Promise.
Yeah, nope. Nope. What in the world? Granny got some robot eyes.
Spectacular spectacles.
Oh! Is she seeing things? Is that PTSD?
What did you say?
No, I said she saw Adam, but was that actually Adam? I don't think that was actually Adam. There's no way. That has to be PTSD.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna answer that. It's possible.
Dude, he's crazy. He's psycho now, dog. Get off my throne. Just grabbed a grim, spun it, and then uppercutted it. I'm sick. Oh, let's go, Blake. I like it. Okay, Ruby.
Ruby's always been savage, bro.
Yeah, I love Ruby. She's the beast. Come on, Oscar.
It's Oscar.
Oh, that was Oscar?
Yeah.
Come on, Oscar.
Most of the time, it's Oscar.
Okay.
The majority of the time. Or I should say, assume it's Oscar unless otherwise.
I got you.
Stated, like you'll know it's specifically stated.
We need to ground it. On it. Yay.
It's tough. Hey, double side swap. Oh, what did he say? Come on, let's go. Double spin. What's up, dog? How she glued them all to the top of the train. Oh, didn't last too long though.
Gravity does.
Yeah.
Is everyone okay?
She's like, you know what?
Fine. Yeah.
Still alive.
What in the world?
That sure was a close one, huh?
Feel like Granny's got some tricks up her sleeve. Volume 6. Oh. My man, this was out. What in the world? You about to fight a Grim that has like 1,000 arms? That was Cinder.
That was Cinder?
I bet you that was Cinder.
Okay.
Haha, Cinder's not part of the team anymore. Oh, Sandom's pissed. Who are you? Was that Summer? I bet you that was Summer. Oh, that's not Cinder. She has a real arm. Oh, I don't know though. It looked like Cinder's sword. I'm confused. I'm confused. I'll see you next episode, but it looked like...
Let me just talk. No, okay.
It looked like Cinder's sword in her hand.
Monty,
R.I.P.
What'd you think?
It was awful. No, I'm just kidding.
It's awful, dude. I agree.
Yeah,
it's just, bye. No, I'm kidding.
Good reaction. Bye. No, it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool seeing them all fight together. So we got a split up though. They split up with team.
They did, yes.
With the remainder of Team Juniper. So because it was only whatchamacallit that stayed back, right? Nora, Ren, and
Sean.
Yep. Yeah. So it was just them three.
So I mean, Ren was able to mask semblances. Jean could amplify it.
And then
I mean that was pretty much a team, so it only makes sense for Nora to go.
Yeah, Nora's probably there like, I'll protect them while they do it type of thing. That was pretty much why she stayed, I'm sure. So
well, it was more like because that's her team.
Yeah.
Like Team Juniper.
Yeah, she won't leave the homies.
So I mean, it wouldn't make sense if it was like Yang goes with her.
Yeah,
it was
so
like
split up. Looks like Blake is still suffering from a little bit of PTSD with Blake or Adam. But the weird thing was, is she never had it. It was Yang that had it. But now she's scared of Adam, like severely. It seems like it was Blake, but now, or not Blake, it was Yang, but now it's her. Now,
I mean, true.
I think it's the fact that she knows that he didn't get what he wanted. And he got away.
I mean, he's also out there.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say.
It's like,
is that she knows that since he didn't get what he wanted and he got away, he knows that like she's his number one priority right now. Like I think she knows that. Like I think deep down because she knows Adam.
I mean, that was stated in Volume 3.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to destroy everything you love.
Now that you took away everything from him that he had built up. Oh yeah.
Because I mean, he also not only did he cut Yang's arm off, but he went after her family.
Yeah.
Like her parents. I mean, she doesn't have any siblings.
Yeah, but, so Adam's lost it, my guy. Got to see that Adam literally has no cares in the world anymore now. He's willing to kill anyone and whoever gets in his way.
Because it switched from we to I. Or we to me.
Get off
so he's like, this is my throne.
Yeah.
Time I get what I deserve. It was all about him at that point. So it stopped being about the Faunus.
Yeah.
Being more about him.
Yep.
Which is just so fitting for Spite.
Yep.
So very, very intriguing character.
So
I do enjoy that.
We got to see that hat unravel. Yeah, then we found out that relics actually bring Grim. I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. They attract.
They attract.
So
Grim.
It's like
so that's why they're behind those doors, I assume, I guess, because Grim can't detect it, I guess, behind those doors.
You could say that, or it's because even if they attract it, it's to a Huntsman Academy.
Yeah.
So it's like people are gonna be able to kill it.
Yeah.
Like
I know, but
professionals and stuff.
But
so.
I feel like that's what that means because the relics look like they're in like a whole other dimension when you open the door. They're in like their own little dimension, pretty much.
Could be, yeah. I mean, the only ones who can get to it. I mean, you'd have like Beowulf's clawing at the door, like let me in, like.
Yeah, but yeah, makes sense. But yeah, so we got a pretty interesting start. We already got a team split in the first episode, so team splits usually don't go too well.
So we have they were going to Argus.
Yeah.
Right. So they split the train off from all the negativity and the non-negativity.
Yeah.
So the relic, along with all the Grim, they did not get masked, so they attracted the Grim versus Jean's group, who masked it and continued on to Argus.
Yeah.
So they're going to Argus. RWBY and them are still going to Argus, but they're now on a derailed train.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna take a minute.
They have to find a way there.
Yeah.
Right now, I mean, it's on foot or Yang's bike.
Yeah.
That's it. But that bike is only like a 1 or 2 seat or 3 if it's like
let's build 10 seats for the bike. I bet
it's got like a little like a clown cart.
Yeah. It's got like 10 side carts.
Only on one side.
Oh my god.
Okay, so let me do this real quick. So Adam took over.
Yep.
Right. I mean, he didn't necessarily take over, but he was like he went back.
He took what he thought was his. He was like his mine.
Here we see Shion Village.
Yeah.
Right. They already went there. We have Kukinashi. I don't remember where that is, but I think that might have been the one with the. That might be the place where they stayed at the inn where Raven and Crow talked. Maybe, I don't know.
It might be.
Maybe. Windpath, I have no idea.
And then Argus is where they're going.
Veil, obviously cut off, right?
Yeah.
That's not happening.
Yep.
And then Argus is going. So I think these are, maybe it's a regular thing, although they did change. They did change, so maybe it's not a reoccurring thing.
Okay.
Anyway, so they went, right? He writes a letter to Ironwood, pretty much saying that Leo gave up his life protecting the school, right? So because this is a letter in the mail, you can't really think that it's you can't rely on it to think it's like really good. So that's why he didn't put the entire truth in it.
Yeah.
Right. So
it's kind of like where it's like, it's funny. You see videos. I see a couple of funny videos where it's like when you argue over text messages, but like the other person takes the other person's text messages the wrong way, and they think they're arguing when they're not.
Yeah.
Dude's like. Dude, like a dude will text him a long paragraph.
Are you talking about the Key and Pill episode?
Yes,
Okay, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Where he types like K, and he's like, K? Oh, really? That's all you gotta say, bro? Oh,
first round on me? Oh, they ain't gonna be no rounds.
And then the other dude just casually texting back because he thinks they're just talking. Yeah, so same thing. Like he didn't want to put it all in there because he didn't want him to overreact or go crazy or be like, what?
Pretty good.
Like that.
Cute Ruby. Cute Ruby. So we get D and Dudley. D and Dudley.
Oh, D kind of going. So
you're just regular huntsmen, right?
Yeah.
There's, I mean, because not every like Raven said, not everyone's in it for some super noble purpose. Some people just want the fame. Some people just want money. You know, like these two probably just in it for the money and fame.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. The clout. You know what I'm saying?
So he didn't last very long. He did have a cool weapon though.
Yeah, he did.
He did have the electricity.
Yeah, it was cool for like
he just had a gun.
Yeah,
like,
man, his was cool for like 2 seconds, but you know that happened.
Come on, dummy.
Open.
Hey, you're talking to
a professional. Buzz off.
Buzz off.
Oh, I want to see this part again.
Really scraping the bottom of the barrel these days.
They're like mocking them. They're mocking them. Yeah.
You can tell these two are sisters, and it's fantastic. So Ilya, Sun, and Neptune.
Yep.
We get Neptune in the new engine.
Yeah.
Right. New.
That was our first time ever seeing him. That's crazy to think. I think about it. Yeah.
Yes, he disappeared. So Sun leaves. So these two, Sun and Neptune, are going to Vacuo. So to the west.
So possessed.
And then we get to see one kind of fun little scene. First little sneak peek of this character.
Yep.
Just kind of walking along, doing her own thing, right? We get the bunk beds.
Yep.
Very important. So here, Yang tries to get her bag,
let me help you with that.
and Blake's like, "Let me help." So as you can see, she will kind of feel. This is the first time seeing each other really since.
Yeah, the arm.
Yeah, since her arm got cut off. So, and it's been a long time, like 6 months to a year.
Yeah.
So it's been a long time. So let me see. They start to fight. We get an epic fight scene. D dies. Dudley is doing kind of the basic stuff. Engines. My man snaps his arm on the wall. He reveals that the relic is attracting Grimm.
Yep.
They're fighting. They split. Very cool scene here. Because remember, Pro trained Ruby, so of course they're going to be very similar.
Yeah.
In the way that they do stuff. Look at that stance. That's cool, dude. And train crashes. Then we get to meet this person.
Yep.
And we get the opener. Opener's pretty cool. Right, I liked it. I mean, I always like it. But.
Yeah. It's pretty dope.
All right. So, any last minute thoughts?
Nah.
All right, cool. So we're gonna move on to chapter 2. Going Go ahead and do all the algorithm stuff, like, comment, subscribe. Join the RWBY Reactors Discord. If you're into RWBY reactions, you should join it. And we will see you in the next one.
Deuces.